Hi everybody! Welcome back to Take and Makes. We're doing Wacky Windchimes this month. Let's take a look at what's in your kits. You'll have 3 wooden dowels, 3 strings, a water bottle with a string already through it for you, a sewing spool, 2 Q-tips, and some paint for if you want to decorate later. Alright, so first let's get your spool and your strings hanging out of your bottle. They might be a little frayed. If they are, you can cut off the ends. If not, just twist them like I just did, and then we'll put them through the center of the spool. And then you're going to want to tie the bottom of the string sort of around the bottom of the spool so that it doesn't come out. And you want to make sure that you also leave enough room so that the spool is sort of dangling from the middle of your bottle and that it's not too high up there. Just about like that. All right, next we're going to take one of your pieces of string, and if you look around the side of your bottle, I've poked 3 holes in there with a hole punch, and we're going to tie each piece of string in each of the 3 holes with a knot if you can. And then we'll do the second one. And the third one. All right, so you've got all 3. Now we're going to attach the wooden dowels. There's holes on either end, so you can tie it to whichever end you want, and you're going to tie one on each string. And then since there's holes on the bottom, if you felt like adding extra decorations or you had extra string or extra dangly things that you'd like to dangle from it, your wind chime, go right on ahead. There's the first one. And you want to make sure that in height it's sort of even with the thread of the spool thread. Excuse me. And then if you make sure that it's kind of tied right on top of the stick, it makes them hang a little bit straighter. And then we'll do the second one. And again, you might have to either wet the end or twist the end to get it through the hole, just because the thread is a little bit stringy. And then I just sort of measure to make sure it's the right height, and then I tie a knot in it again. And then we'll add the third one. And there we have our wacky wind chime. You just hold it up and then the wind sort of just blows through it and it makes all kinds of noise. So if you want to, you can add some extra dangles if you want, because it's your wind chime. If you want, you can trim the threads so that they're not hanging off of the wood like mine are, which I'll trim them in just a minute. And you can also use some of the paint that I sent, or if you have other paint at home you want to paint it with, you go right on ahead. And then find a nice place outside to hang it and wait for the wind to start. Thanks for joining us.